friends, this is Jennifer from DecorSauce, and today what I'm going to be showing you how to do is how to clean your stained granite and then reseal it so that it doesn't get messed up again. But since we're going to be treating your granite for the stains that are in it, you're going to want to get it nice and clean first. Make sure there's no oils or crumbs or anything like that on your countertops. I'm going to be doing this in my bathroom today because I have two little kids and they managed to spill soap and water and everything else on the granite countertop in there before I had a chance to seal it. So it was really a huge mess. It was very stained with water, very stained with the oil from the soap that was in there. And so we're going to be treating that, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that and then resealing it at the end. After you clean it, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make a poultice out of something like this. It's a powder and it's very dusty. So you want to make sure when you open it that you don't breathe any of it in. And you're going to mix 1 part water with 2 parts of the powder and make a thick paste. And then after you make a paste, you're going to put that on the stains that you have on your granite. And these stains typically happen around the water faucet or where soap lands on it, or even sometimes from foods and stuff like that. So this product is going to work for any water, any grease, or anything else that's in your granite. And I'll show you what it looks like after I make the poultice and put it on the granite. So this is what granite looks like when it's not sealed. As you can see here, this is a stain from water. It's where the soap was sitting on this granite countertop. So what we need to do is let this dry out. It could take up to a week to let all that dry out. So here is the granite with the poultice on it, and as you can see, it was really stained all the way over to this side of the countertop. And this is where the soap container was, and then the rest of it is just water. And even though I let it evaporate for about a week before I even applied this poultice, it still just was not coming out of the granite. So this poultice, or the instructions on the poultice on the container, are that you should cover the poultice with plastic wrap and then let it sort of soak up the stain for about 48 hours. But what I found when I put the saran wrap on it was that it was not drying or absorbing any stain. So since the poultice wasn't absorbing any of the stain, and I could see where the water from the poultice itself was soaking out into the granite and creating an even larger stain, I just decided to rip the plastic wrap off and just let the poultice sit and do its job. And this poultice has actually been on the granite countertop now for about a week. And that's the length of time it seemed to take for me to notice the stain around the poultice actually shrinking and going away. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the poultice and show you what it looks like when it's done. And then after that, we'll go ahead and reseal it so that the stain won't happen again. So I just cut off a little piece of an old plastic flexible cutting board that I don't really use anymore, that I don't need anymore, and that's going to help me to scrape off the powder. Now, because I'm not really sure what the substance of the poultice powder is, I'm just going to go ahead and scoop it into a little dustpan here because I don't want it to go down the drain. And I'm just going to throw the powder in the trash. Okay, so now that I've removed the poultice and I used my Method Daily Granite Cleaner to get this stone really clean and get all the excess powder left away from it, now I'm going to use a Wyman Granite and Stone Sealer product. And if you follow the instructions on the bottle of these sealing products, they really tell you to spray it on and then wipe it away really quickly. But I found, after having granite in my house for about 5 years now, that just does not cut it for sealing. What you really have to do is you have to saturate the granite and then walk away and let it soak in and do its thing for a while, probably like an hour or so. And then I wipe it away and then I do a water test to make sure the granite is in fact sealed and that it's okay to use now by my kids and family and everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this product on, and I'll show you what it looks like after that. You'll probably want to test a little inconspicuous place on your granite first before you seal it that heavily like I just did. And the reason is because you never know how your granite is going to react to any kind of product that you lay on it. You will need to treat your granite about every 4 to 6 months again or so to make sure that the seal is still tight and that you don't get any water stains or food stains in there. So this is what the granite looks like after it's all cleaned and sealed. And there's still a couple of water spots in there, but I wasn't able to get them out this time. We're getting ready to go on a trip for a couple of weeks, so I'm hoping to have some of the water spots dry out a little bit more, and then I'm going to try to use the poultice again on it to see if that can get out the rest of the water if it doesn't dissipate within the next couple of weeks. But all in all, it looks pretty good and shiny. It's much better than it was before, so hopefully you'll be able to use this technique for your own granite if you have the same issues as I do. So that concludes my video on how to treat your granite for set in water and other stains, and how to reseal it so that those stains hopefully don't happen again. So if this video was helpful to you, I would appreciate if you would like or subscribe. That way I can keep bringing some good stuff to you guys. And also don't forget to visit my blog website at DecorSauce.com. Thanks everybody, happy DIY.